Hey Leo, this is your April 2023 reading. I've called my guides in, my spirits. Um, we've put the spread. We're doing Celtic Cross today. All right, let's get to it. All right, so here we go. So right off the bat, I had a hard time. Now this is my brain deciphering where the cards were. You may be having an inkling, something that you know is coming to an end, that's you're getting this maybe kind of feeling in your gut. There's also a quiet working at something here. There's something that's like quietly working and getting something accomplished. There's a lot of drive and dedication that has gone into whatever this is. This can also be suffering in silence, and not the kind of suffering like, oh, so something tragic, but just like maybe being overburdened and not talking about it with other people. So you might want to kind of speak up a little more. Although the High Priestess, she can help you using your intuition, knowing who to communicate with about what you're working on, and who to not involve. There's this using your intuition, your wisdom, to decipher who's good to let in on a project and who's not, or to talk about something kind of finishing up. You might not want to communicate it. This could have to do with some sort of win, major victory. I have the Sun, the Chariot of the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something big. This is something that is going to brighten up your life, and it is a major completion. This is like the Ten of Wands card of the major arcana. You've gone through it all, and you've come out on the other side a new person, really. Your soul has ascended to a new level, okay? On the spiritual note, your soul is ascended. This could literally be winning a race of some kind of competition, some kind of race. And I do see that there's competition with the Five of Swords. You have the mental agility and upper hand in the situation. If you are a lawyer of some kind, somebody whose works on understanding two sides of a story, you're going to be really trying to get clear on what the other person's debate will be. And you're going to take that, and you're going to take every every aspect of what you think they're going to come at you with, and you're going to use that to fuel yourself into success, to drive yourself forward into success. This is also Apollo here with the sun. Chasing the sun comes to mind. So there was happy days in the past, Leo, and this is your card, by the way. So this is, in the past, you were kind of in your own energy. Maybe you've had to step out of your own energy to finish up some kind of project of some kind. And you've been kind of quiet. So maybe you were more self-expressive in the past and you've kind of retracted a little bit because you've been overburdened with work. You're not seeing... There is something that you feel very confident about. And I feel like what you're unaware you're unaware of the tenacity of the opposing party, or you might not be aware of how long something will take. This is you thinking it's going to be done. Like, this is fast moving energy. I think this is probably, other than the Eight of Wands, which we don't have here, this is a pretty fast moving energy. I think this and the Eight of Wands are the fastest moving energies of the tarot. And this is the slowest. Other than stagnation, right? Other than stopping and coming to a complete stop, this is the slowest moving. This is the tortoise and the hare. So there's like this unknown, you might be, or somebody else is, underestimating you. Or you might be underestimating someone else. I think that someone is underestimating you because in the past I have you being a little bit more, letting it all out, kind of talking more about how you feel. It's your truth, speaking your truth. And you've gotten quiet. You've gone quiet with what you're working on, what you're, maybe you've gone through a hard time recently and it's kind of made you wiser. It's made you really kind of rein back in how you express yourself. I think someone's going to underestimate you, thinking that you're kind of green, that you're kind of naive, that you're too slow, that you don't, maybe you're quiet and they think that you're stupid. There's something, or you need to be schooled on something. You're not a master. They kind of think they got you pegged, right? We'll see about that. Now, in terms of your advice is to transcend, to finish, to use all that you've learned to accomplish and complete this project here. But do it in an integral way that you can be proud of. In a balanced way. We have a lot of different energies here, right? We have Scorpio represented by the eagle here. I believe this is Gemini or... wait. Oh, no. Let me think about that one. This might be Virgo. Virgo's representation here. This is Taurus, and this is Leo. These are the fixed signs. they represent like an energy you must move through. There's like, this is like a very stubborn energy. So you've had to kind of hurdle your way through that. You've had to jump over obstacles to get where you're at. You've had to transmute energy to get where you're at. So this is saying continue along that path and complete whatever you're working on. And do it, and be yourself while you do it. Be true to who you are. Because she's naked, you know? She has that little draping on her. But she is her most true self, her most vulnerable self. You're getting back to who you are as well. See, there you are. You needed help back then to get where you're going. You know? Maybe you didn't know how, but somebody was there helping you, guiding you. Here you're helping yourself. Okay. So other people see you as this young kind of buck kind of character. They see you as being impulsive and not having a ton of self-control, and maybe being a slow poke, or there's also somebody who's a younger than you. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be, okay? Could be giving you some news about... What is this news about? Can I have clarity on the Page of Wands for Leo for April 2023? Clarity on the Page of Wands. What is this excitement, this news of excitement? What is this exciting news that's coming from somebody who's in Page of Wands? There is some news that it might be a little dramatic. About somebody not being able to make it somewhere or being caught up with something. This is like somebody telling you, oh, we're excited for you, but we can't make it. I want more clarity on that, actually. Somebody might also tell you that they're kind of making a sacrifice in some way. Okay. The Ten of Wands. And look at... I hope you can see that. My screen is frozen, but usually it just keeps playing. This is the High Priestess underneath. What do we have here? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. I kid you not. Tarot is crazy. Divination in general is crazy. So whoever this is, they might be excited for you, but they can't come because they're working, or maybe they've injured themselves in some sort of activity, physical activity, and they just can't be there for you during this big time in your life. Page of Wands is like also wants to be an influencer. He's looking for that attention, right? If this person is an integral part of what you've got going on, I don't think that they're necessarily going to be that much help, and it's going to maybe add to what you have been struggling with or trying to finish the burden that you've been dealing with. But I just, the High Priestess is a very quiet card. She's quiet and she's still because she gets messages from the universe. She can hear, she can see. This is being forced into some sort of kind of your life being turned upside down in order for you to get here. It's like you've forgotten how to get here, and you're, so we always have a choice, but with the Hangman, this can be like, we didn't learn our lesson the first time. Somebody else could be communicating that, like, something about not learning your lesson the first time, or they didn't learn their lesson the first time, so now they're really kind of struggling. But I do feel like this is you here. Somebody just wants to play. They're not really responsible. They're not really reliable. They're kind of taking their time chilling, and you're working hard here. So you're getting kind of enlightened to this aspect of the situation. Now, what is going on here? All I know is that you're hoping that things will go in your favor, that you'll have some luck in the situation, that, there will be some sort of reward for your efforts, that you will have fate on your side. There is this kind of, you're hoping that the good karma, because of the work you've done, you're hoping that it produces for you a positive result. What you know is that you're going to move forward no matter what. You're thinking pretty quick on your feet. You're able to take what isn't working and make it work because you've mastered your will. You can move through barriers and blockages because your will to do so is very strong and powerful and moving you forward. What you're not aware of is that it's going to take more time, because this person might have backed out on a situation, or they might be at a learning stage in their life and they're kind of watching you work, versus that's also what it could be. You're going to have to train somebody else, and it might slow you down. If you're working at a place and you're training somebody, you're not aware that you're going to be training them, maybe, and they could be slowing you down this month, or they're not doing much because maybe they're a little distracted, they're a little all over the place, and it's kind of affecting you or adding to your burden. Your advice is the world. I want more clarity on the world, please. This is also major travel. You've got your mind set on some sort of trip somewhere with the Chariot and the World card together. That is major movements, major traveling. Clarity on the world, please. For Leo, the world. The world for Leo. The Page of Cups. You might want to just close a chapter up with a friend. Finish things off in a positive light with a friend. If this is the friend and the situation's been business orientated, you might want to just end things on a good note, end things on a loving note, a positive note. This also is about the birth of a child. This is also about traveling with a child or traveling with a pet somewhere. There's animals here. There's a human here, but there's one human and there's animals surrounding. And there's an animal in the cup here. There's a fish. Give me 1 second, Leo. This is interesting right here. Playful, emotional energy. Kind of a childlike energy. News of something special happening. So you might get news in the world. There might be some news about a baby born that's coming to you. So your advice is to take a trip to go visit this kid or this person. If this is about children in a situation where you share custody with somebody, see, you're being advised to complete a journey, go on a trip and be closer to, spend time with your kid, vacation as well, spending time. There's also a milestone in a child's life that could be coming up. And your advice is to be a part of that in some way, show you care in some way. The sun can also be the revelation of a child as well. So, and the high priestess is a lack of communication because maybe there was some sort of court case or defeat of some kind. So there's immaturity here. So this could have been, you could have been defeated in some sort of way in a court case for custody, or there's somehow you're going to manage to get the situation to go in your favor so that you're able to be a part of something for this child, or a part of something, this news, this good news that's coming in. Spread the news, talk about it. So it's advising you to talk about what you've not been talking about, that you're completing this huge project, this major completion in your life. So, but do it with the people that you love. Share it with the people that you love. Don't be quiet to everybody about it. The people that you can trust. There might be some younger person that looks up to you, that's watching you and seeing you do this, and they're kind of inspired in some sort of way. Yeah, somebody's inspired by, they're waiting in the background somewhere. They're kind of stuck in a situation they're not able to do anything about, but they're watching you and they're seeing you as an inspiration. They're kind of, see how the Page of Wands is picking up this one stick, and he's like, yeah, I got this. This wand is, I'm just like him. I'm just like this guy. This guy's got 10, you know? There's an emulation, a looking up to, mentorship, some sort of somebody wants to be like you when they grow up. Somebody is looks up to you in some sort of way. I'm trying to find a different word for it, but I'm not getting it, so we're just gonna move on. You're hoping that things go well, and it seems like you knew this would happen this way. In the future, in the near future, you win the battle of whatever has been going on. Other people, they don't win. There's not everybody can win this battle. This is something that you do, and you conquer the situation like the proud lion that you are. And it was just through sheer determination and drive and will. It might have taken a little bit longer than you anticipated it to take, but you did it. I have a feeling it's about career. It's a career focus. It's something about career, maybe for most of you. Now, it can be getting a shiny new car, a brand new, like, beautiful, like, whatever kind of car that your dream car would be. And I mean not like your lower dream car, like, I want, a Honda. A used Honda, because they were like, or a Hyundai or whatever. I'm talking about, like, I want a Lamborghini. It's a car that goes fast. So it's something that requires travel, does travel, or you've got your mind set on this car, this situation, this travel, this trip, this work trip, this work project that is at a distance. The Chariot is also a warrior. So, and this is a battle here. maybe when you were a child, you looked up to somebody who was a veteran, and you idolized it. You know, it was an ideal, and now you're thinking about how you used to think about something and how it really is, or how much wiser you are at the current present, and you realizing there is something great about it, but there's also something not great about it. It's taken you a long time to get to this place. You didn't know that this was. There's also something about finances here. Something financial, a financial kind of investment could be taking longer to get to you, or you didn't know. Like you weren't sure of how long it would take you, but you're thinking it's happening fast, and it seems like it's going to happen pretty fast because I have like major good luck cards here. I mean, you might have some jealousy, you might have some conflict with other people around you now, because people aren't, sometimes they can't be happy for people that get to where they're going. They put in the work. They don't see the bad days that you had. They don't know like how much struggle you went through, and you kind of glowing up and quiet, and then all of a sudden one day they see and they're like, "Well, I didn't know this is going on." Well, that's tough luck, tough shit. Whatever it is, it creates a change where somebody is shortchanged in the matter. Okay, so then in the final outcome, mastering a skill, being very talented at something, um, and also showing off your work, but being more focused on less showing people and more on really refining your craft, really taking it to the next level with something. So if you have been going to school, this is your internship, okay, where you're getting your hands dirty, you're really getting in there, you're really using what you know, and maybe adding something, other elements to it to create some kind of bigger picture in terms of your work production. This is also going to the next level in some sort of business endeavor. This can be taking your Etsy shop and getting your own store. Um, this can be also some sort of thing that you do that requires patience and effort, that you enjoy doing, or it has some sort of financial output for you, or you're good at. So it's creating something. There is a production here. There's something being produced. And I just realized that you get some more good news. There is something that is your baby. I think that you have a work project or some kind of creative project that is your baby. Whether this is you working on a car, you rebuild cars, you are doing something where you're just starting to complete something that you love. You've just fallen in love with this, how good it looks, or how much it came together from nothing, and you're just doing the final tweaks on it. You're getting it ready to enjoy, basically, and you get this new beginning, this new blessing that comes in, this new opportunity to start doing something that you love, that has the potential to grow into something that will bring you the ultimate emotional fulfillment if you desire to keep working at it. And it seems like you do. You finish this cycle, you move up a step, you go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, where you get this like major blessing. And so now you have accomplished this goal. You are sitting or standing pretty in your garden. Her garden is what she's been tending to, what she's been working on, right? And she has this harvest here, and she has a little friend on her hand, right? She has this little birdie. He could be tamed, okay? I think it's kind of up for your interpretation. But he could very well, she's very in tune with whatever her environment is, and she's kind of basking in that luxurious energy of her environment. I believe this is Venus in Taurus. I want to say Venus in Taurus. She's established herself. She's comfortable. She has luxuries. She has enough to enjoy herself and do really nice things for herself. And she's not so worried on bending her, back to just be able to feed herself. She can actually relax and enjoy the efforts of her labor because she's become a master. There's some sort of talent here, and there's some sort of business endeavor or business starting a business. I think some of you are starting a business. You finished a creative project. You're able to now do professional style work, and you're putting yourself out there in a professional way, and you get a new opportunity that you're going to love, that's going to allow you to be successful and independent, have financial independence, Leo. Okay. Whew. This can also be somebody staying home and taking care of the baby, and somebody going to work or working from home so you can spend more time with your kids. So I'll just throw that out there. All right, let's go through the houses now. So in the first house with the Ten of Wands, this is working out, right? This is my working out kind of pair. So maybe you just started working out on doing something physical for your body. This could be yard work as well. Just be cautious and careful, and know your body, and don't push yourself too hard. Don't want to get too preachy. Moving on. This can also be like working out to lose a little bit of weight if you're concerned about that you've gained a few pounds. We all have. 2022 was a B. Anyway, so second house. You're keeping your peace is what you value. Your peace and quiet is going to be what you value in the month of April. Your secrets you're going to be keeping close to your chest too. That's going to be very important for you. You also might be watching or valuing some mystery book or movie that you're going to be watching. There's some sort of, you might be also into the occult as well, some occult practice of some kind, spirituality, reading the Bible even. She holds the Torah in her hand there. Yes, so there is some sort of secretive, mysterious, you're going to be valuing your mystery, what you're holding back. You're going to enjoy that aspect of it. All right, so third house. Trips around your neighborhood in your car. If this is a new car that you're getting that's like really nice, you're going to be doing a lot of joyriding in it around your neighborhood, showing it off. This is also, I just saw this for the first time, these little wings here. It looks like a snitch from Harry Potter. I really am not a big Harry Potter fan these days, but I used to be. When I was a kid. Yeah, there's something about medical here. So this could be also, if you're an ambulance driver, I get that as well, or some sort of paramedic kind of, or maybe it's like one of those the little figurines that are on the front of cars that have like an angel with wings in the back. I mean, I'm terrible about cars. Okay, so if your car has that, that would be really interesting. If you or there's some kind of logo on it, or some kind of Harry Potter could literally be involved if you're a Harry Potter fan, and you have like some kind of sticker on your car, emblem on your car. There's something about wings or some kind of, if it's a health mobile, I would understand that aspect of it, but it could just be like some literal figurine of some kind on your car. Anyway, finances could be kind of slow coming in, or financial progress at home. So savings, any kind of savings at home having to do with the home, any kind of projects that are like tangible things, anything to do with like backyard work or anything may take a little bit longer this month, require a little more effort. Um, this is also financial planning. So there's some sort of planning you're going to be doing at home with either a garden or some sort of financial planning that will be going on at home. Some sort of QuickBooks thing you'll be doing. You'll be saving money. It might take a little bit longer for you to save a decent amount. This is also ha the sun. You might be fixing up your home from your childhood. You might have inherited this, or there's something about that of tending to the past in some sort of way. Clearing something up from the past, financial troubles of the past, even. Or somebody might have saved some money for you and put some money away for you, and now you're slowly getting that in. There's some kind of investment or planning that happened in the past, financial planning that will be coming your way into coming back to your family, but it's trickling in slower and steadier than say how you're thinking, thinking fast, moving fast, that the finances might be like slowly trickling in. It's a very positive thing. I don't see it as a negative thing at all. All right, so fifth house. If you have sexual relations with somebody who can get pregnant, or you can get pregnant with that person, just know that you could very well conceive. This is also family planning here, taking the steps, assuring a pregnancy. This is somebody trying to have a baby. They're taking their time having a baby, but there's no pressure, but they're planning for it. You will probably have a baby with the Sun card in the fifth house. That's you, right? The fifth house is you, and the sun is you. The sun is going to shine on you. I mean, there's something good happening for you, Leo. I'm very excited for you, actually. This is a really good reading. Really uplifting reading, very positive. This is huge success. This is triumphing over others who might have been adversaries. This is being recognized for your talents, skills, and abilities, having windfalls, being happy and sharing that with the people that you love, or there might be new people that you love coming into your life. Your health. You're getting if this has been a working out thing, like you maybe struggled with something, to get in shape or something, you defeat any kind of problems or adversarial health issues that are coming into your life. You get on top of them. This is also work, right? This is our day-to-day work, what we do. So at work, in your routine, you might overcome something that's been pretty challenging for you to overcome. It's been a conflict, right? If you work in the court system, if you work in the legal system, there's a case that that was very tough, and you end up being the victor in that situation. If you had any problems with your coworkers or employees or employers, I see you being the victor in this situation. That the wheel turns in your favor. You use your intuition, your wisdom, and you watch what you say. I think there's a watching what you say. Helps you out in the end. This is also pets. So you might actually get a handle on a difficult pet, and you might feel bad about yelling at them for something. That's another thing I get. But you train them. They end up behaving. They end up falling in line. For some reason that's coming through. I do have a lot of animals showing up, but there's always a lot of animals in the tarot. So, all right. So, anything else? Any kind of struggles that you've had with your daily routine that have been exhausting for you in the past will be easing up. You will be getting on top of those things. You will be conquering whatever battle with your day-to-day life that you've had. This also can do with mental health. And because you're getting on top of that, maybe your physical health will be improving. Now, in the 7th. Yeah, like I said, somebody that you are partnered up with, that might have a child that completes a milestone. You might be a part of this life. They may look up to you in some sort of way, or they watch you and they look up to you in some sort of way. Also, your partner might have a child, or you might already previously have had children. This is also you achieving conception, hearing good news that a baby is coming, that somebody's pregnant. I don't have the Empress, but I have the Sun twice. And this combo here makes me feel like that could be what it is. Maybe it's a dream that you've wanted to accomplish since you were a kid as well. I feel that coming strongly through. Your advice is to accomplish your dream since childhood, and your partnerships and one-on-one relationships. I see them communicating how much they're proud of you, how much they look up to you about this sort of thing, or they're enjoying your success They're sharing in your success. Okay, so 8th house. There could be some drama over power trips with others at this time. Um, Somebody who's younger might feel like they got stuck with the work in some regard, or they got stuck with the shit end of the stick, or there's somebody here who is kind of a little bit of a drama queen and isn't the most informed person. They might be kind of a troublemaker and kind of more of a hassle than they're worth. If you work with children or young adults who have issues that are troubled in some sort of way, this person could be of significance. The Hangman and the High Priestess are both cards of Pisces. Okay? So, and they're also kind of 12th house vibes. So this is somebody who might work in some sort of correctional facility of some kind. This is also sexuality as well, in the most like intimate kind of way. This is also that kind of like taboo house. So this is feeling spiritually restricted. And this is somebody who's kind of impulsive and well, this is news as well. This could be talking about on a worldscape that somebody's gone to jail for doing something impulsive and stupid regarding I don't have the seven of swords, so I don't want to. If you have children, you may need to talk to them about what they see on the TV. That might have been difficult to watch, or this some sort of something on the TV that might bother them or bother you, and you feel like you need to communicate, talk about this. If you had a child that was having some health complications, I see that being overcome, and a struggle or a hard, tough cycle is nearing a completion with that. So that's good. All right, I'm going to move on. Let's see. You might win a trip somewhere. Somebody might win a trip somewhere. I don't know. It's the Wheel of Fortune in the ninth house. This is like a lot of Jupiterian energy. Things are on the up for you in terms of how you feel spiritually as well. You're feeling like your beliefs may be about to change in regards to something. Um, or maybe you feel like because of what's finally happened, you're able to up a new page and you know, kind of experience life in a new way. Like everything's coming up roses for you in a certain regard. You feel blessed as well for any abundance or blessings that have come into your life recently. You feel really spiritually connected, and um, at this time, it's like the wheel turned, and you finally feel like you can feel the presence of your guides, your spirits, your ancestors, your angels. Um, Somebody's Saturn return is almost over. I'm going to put that out there. We're almost through it. See that right here. Saturn also just left for, for temporary time, and then for forever time after, I think, June to, and then in 2024 it's finally completely out, but right now we're getting a break. And we'll be going into Aquarius, or is it Pluto? We've had a lot of big movers recently. Excuse me. Look into it. It's important. You might be learning astrology as well. Or getting good at it. Okay. So, ninth, 10th house, career. You're being seen as a professional in your career. You're being seen as somebody who really, like, you're the Christian Louboutin of shoemakers. You are the, oh God, of course I can't think of anything. Versace of fashion wear. I mean, you have like a flair, a style to how you do something, and what your product looks like, and people are, um, they're seeking it out. You see the hand there that's like this. It can be that people are wanting this product that you're making, or this the service that you do, because you do such a good job at it, and it's really going to help you gain independence. I see that. A friend, one of your associates, could have a baby, could be starting a new relationship. There's some news about this. They could have a new pet. These are all things that could happen in friends and associations. You could have a new friend, or an associate, that you work with, or that you went to school with, or something like that, that you become a romantic item. That's showing up here. 12th house. If you did get a new pet, they might want to sleep with you, like by your side when you sleep. It's always a fight for the bed, right? You're like, all right, get off the bed, or I don't want to squish you, or turn over and. um, there is also there's frenemies here that might be jealous of what you have attained. So just keep keep your guard up. Don't let anybody into your garden, your abundant garden that doesn't belong there. That can go in various different ways if you take it. So just also, the 12th house is about what we can't change, right? So if you have been single, right now might not be a time where we will for sure have a partner coming in. You might not be able to change the fact that you want a relationship or you're yearning for the next step in a situation. But right now, what you can't change is that you're going to be independent, you're going to be abundant, you're going to have luxuries in life. I don't think there's anything else that you could hope for, really, other than maybe you're looking for love and you want love to progress in your life. Maybe you've had a relationship with someone for quite some time and it hasn't been going the way you wanted it to. Maybe things are taking longer in terms of the success of this relationship, or maybe you are single and you've been trying to have a baby, and maybe it's definitely coming. It's just taking longer than you would have liked or you anticipated. So it's saying that right now you can't change the fact that you're in your solidarity, maybe in some sort of way, but you have all these wonderful things going on. So focus on those. Don't ruin this like really magnificent time. You can't change the fact that you're doing well, is basically what it's saying. What else? Major victory, major success, finishing huge projects, being seen as a master of your trade, being psychic. Your psychic ability is what your intuition will be helping you this month to get through a tough time. Whatever you've been dealing with, everything comes forward. There's light shed on everything. You come out on top. The wheel turns in your favor. All right, Leo. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.